Alright, how we doing, folks? Your boy Marcos 18205 numbers after the name. How about my man starting the video with a "You're gonna die here," yo, Lazarevich or whatever this dude name was, yo. You gotta chill, B. What's up with all the hostility, yo? It's a regular Monday. Games beat here on the channel, man. Sure you like, subscribe, all that hood stuff, man, on there. So this is game number 18. Of the year that we managed to knock down. I'm working through this Uncharted trilogy right now, building up to Uncharted 4. Hopefully I can knock it down here. I've kind of been doing one a week, one every like week and a half or 2 weeks, depending on how much I work. This past week I work a lot, so wasn't able really to do much there. When you go look at it over here, it's difficult. I've always heard Uncharted 2 was the best in the series. Some people debate 2 and 3. Overall, I still don't really have like a set idea as to which one's better or not. What I can say though is that it's pretty impressive, and I got to play through 3 to fully judge which one might be better or not. But to me, 2 was leaps and bounds better than 1, without comparison. And in all fairness, I was a little bit skeptical after 1. I was kind of like, well, I see like the positives here, but I see a bunch of negatives. I don't think this. I mean, the storyline is really what I think went up another level here, right? The storyline. Even the music, everything was just another ante. The whole train thing where you start off with the train and then halfway through the game you're in the train and you're getting there. Thought it was really cool story mechanic. I had to tell that story, and then even with the Tibet village and stuff and losing that girl, the guy's daughter, like it was all like a lot of just single moments that are like really dope. And this is like the final boss over here. You make the Shambhala, all this jazz, whatever. Guys, some videos a little bit. I don't care much for the non-human, the supernatural side of things, but I think it's pretty cool. It kind of throws a curveball on this guy. You run into these blue dudes, whatever, and it's like, oh, all right, cool. But I'm glad he goes back to like his regular life, and it's like, no, none of that's possible. Don't worry about it in the next game, probably. So it's interesting in that regard. I ended up giving this a 10 out of 10, though, man. The gameplay to me still is probably the weakest point of it. But for example, I enjoy this final boss fight here. I think it uses a lot of stuff that we use throughout the game. Even if it's something as simple as the grenades, or it's climbing, or shooting the damn sides of these things or whatever. I thought it was a well enough done final boss fight, and boss fights now are really difficult, and I've kind of spoken about them. Maybe I'm just healing up. I'm trying to cheese it a little bit. Boss fights right now are kind of I think they're almost like a thing of the past to a certain extent. Whereas in the past it's kind of common, hey, you beat a level, here's a boss. Now, especially if you get a final boss, it's pretty difficult to make one. Dark Souls and the Bloodborne, the Soul series is kind of the one where I take it back and I say, hey, these bosses, like the game's about the bosses almost. Most games aren't like that. Uncharted, it's about the experience, about the journey. It's not really about beating Lazarevich. Beating Lazarevich to a certain extent might just be an inconvenience getting there. And the point again there, there was a big difficulty spike towards getting here. I played it on normal. But I died a couple times, which, Uncharted 1, I kind of flew by and really died maybe like a handful of times. But here, I was stuck in a couple sequences just because I didn't have like a lot of ammo. There was like a lot of guys and stuff. So I enjoyed the challenge. I wasn't really expecting to necessarily get a challenge. I enjoyed the challenge of this section, which is just madness. There's a bunch of stuff going over. You got to figure out what this guy's coming from, what he's doing. You got to try to like plan it out, make sure you hit him with the damn thing. Overall, pretty cool. I'm excited for Uncharted 3. I'm excited for Uncharted 4 whenever I make it over there. But Uncharted 2 is definitely, I can see why. And there's very few times that something's hyped up to me and I leave after doing it like, hey, man, like, this was really good. And this is definitely one of them. This game was hype getting into it. And after beating it, I can say it is damn sure worth the hype, man. Go with it with an open mind, obviously. Enjoy yourself. Just enjoy, the cool thing about Uncharted is that it's just a fun game, and from someone who just recently beat Bloodborne, like a month or some change ago, sometimes it's good to just have a game that's fun, There's a side, there's a world for challenge, and there's a place for all that, which I enjoy, and I enjoy Bloodborne every minute of it, but I can't play every game Bloodborne, like I just can't do that. So I haven't even gotten into the Souls games yet, because I don't even know how to get over there. So I'm enjoying my time here with Uncharted, man, especially with the warmer weather, right? It just feels like suited that you just go out there and just bust some people up over here and save get some treasure and all that and save the world, man. Boy Marcos, man, let me know how you guys felt about Uncharted 2, man, and any tips you got going into Uncharted 3. Holla at your boy, because we picking the sticks up today. Hey, Boy Marcos, man, outie.